If you guys are in a recording scenario and you don't want to interrupt the creative juices once they're flowing, then this product is for you. Addicted to Gear is what it is because of you guys. All your support in terms of your subscriptions are awesome and have pushed us over the 35,000 subscriber mark right now. So I'm really, really happy and grateful for all of you guys that have hit the little subscribe button. Now, today we're going to be talking about a product that I feel is long overdue because it basically solves a problem that I've often struggled with, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have too. Now, if you're in the studio regularly, you know how important it is to basically capture the vibe, capture the moment, and get that idea recorded before it goes away. Those creative moments that are so precious are just there 1 second and gone the other. And there's nothing worse than being in the flow where the creative juices are just, flowing and working their magic, and you have to stop for whatever reason to make some kind of technical adjustment because you can't hear the mix properly in your headphones. Maybe the volumes are too high or too low. Take better control of what you're hearing and be able to control the mix in a live scenario with this product. It's called the PX System, and it's basically a portable 3-channel personal mixer. So if you're doing any kind of recording right now, you're going to want to pay attention to this. I'm not a rocket scientist, and this product is very easy to use, and that's why I really like it, because if you can connect a mixer and you understand the concept of how to use a mixer, then this product is really a no-brainer. It's taking 3 channels that you normally would have on your mixer and making them accessible remotely. We're not talking wireless. There's nothing wireless about this system. It is a wired solution. So if you're looking for something wireless, then this is not for you. In this box, you have a couple of key components. You have a 25-foot cable, which looks like an audio cable. Don't let the ends of this cable fool you. It's not an audio cable. It's a Cat 5 cable. Those of you who don't know what a Cat 5 cable is, it's basically a network cable. So if any of you out there fool around with computers on a regular basis, you'll know what a Cat 5 cable is. The only reason why they have these ends is so that they clip and they stay clipped so that they don't pull out once you're using it. And I'll show you exactly how that works. But this is a very solid, thick 25-foot cable. The next component of this solution is this right here. And this is really the part of the solution that plugs into the mixer. 3 bands on your mixer. So once they're plugged in, you can select which bands you want to use. You can, for example, if I'm recording guitar, I definitely want to hear the drums, I want to hear the vocals, the bass, maybe certain times I would only want to hear the keyboards. So depending on which channel of your mixer you plug these into, that is basically what's going to be piped through this system. Now, the other thinner cable here is just a connector for a wall wart power supply. You don't have to connect it to a wall wart. You can also power this entire thing using batteries. The only thing to remember if you're using batteries is that they only will last roughly 5 hours. So if you're planning on doing a really long session that can go beyond 5 hours, you're probably better off just connecting this to a wall. Now, this other end of the box is where you would plug in your Cat 5 cable. So one end of the Cat 5 cable goes right here and basically snaps in place and won't come loose until you hit the little release clip here, and then you can pull it off. So that basically goes into one end of the Cat 5 cable, and the rest of these go into your mixer. If I take the other end of the Cat 5 cable, we'd plug it into here. So this is going to the other end with the 3-prong connectors, which are going into 3 separate channels of your mixer. And now I'm able to control each one of those channels independently with each one of these knobs. So if I have my in-ear monitors plugged in, and the other end of this little box has an input or an output for headphones, you can plug that in there. There's a little light, and you also have a master volume control for what you're hearing. So now I can control the volume of my in-ear monitors. I can control independently each one of the volumes of the 3 channels that I'm plugged into in the mixer, and I can do it all from where I'm at. This has a little clip on the back of it, and this little clip can be clipped onto your belt. It could be clipped onto your guitar strap, wherever you find it to be most convenient for what you're trying to do. But basically, if you're playing drums, for example, and you have this clip to your belt, you can just play and then adjust the volume on the fly whenever you need it, and just get the right balance right in your headphones so you can hear exactly what's going on at all times, and you don't have to send a signal to the guy on the other side of the glass to adjust it for you, or stop and get up and make that change. You can just continue playing and everything flows seamlessly. Solid aluminum box. The only part of this that is plastic is the little door for the battery. You can power this up with 2 AA batteries, and there is a few dip switches on the inside of that compartment which you can adjust to your liking, and that's all described in a very easy to read instruction manual if you want to get into the weeds and really have the most flexibility out of this system. The other last thing that they include, and they thought of everything, is an adapter. There's 3 adapters in a little bag, so you can actually take these and put them onto the ends of your connectors here in case you want to go into your mixer with a regular phono type jack instead of using the 3-pronged side of things. So you have that flexibility as well. I think the good folks over at Xvive really did create another outstanding product. I back this company because I've seen the quality of their products and they're made to last. Now, if you've already used this product, I want to hear from you guys. Not only do I want to hear from you guys, but our viewers want to hear from you. You don't have to take it from me. I'm just one guy. I prefer to get group feedback on these products. So if you've used it for any length of time, you like it, you don't like it, maybe you have some suggestions to improve the product, this is a good time for you to share that with us, and maybe the good folks over at Xvive will hear that feedback and improve what they've already done. I would love to see an option for one of these things that is wireless down the road, but I don't even know if that's technically possible. I'm not an engineer, but maybe somebody can figure out how to do that effectively. Maybe it's something that is not easy to do, or maybe they've even done it already and I don't even know about it yet. Either way, if you have feedback you want to share with the group, please leave your comments below. Stay tuned, more great reviews to come.